without police protection, and last week forced a woman and her young son to abandon their home because they were no longer safe. We take up an offer from gang leaders to hear their side of the story.
Petrol has been thrown over the fence to light the fence. They seem to get away with things here.
Everyone's been doing bonfires here, Christmas and New Year's, all right? No one's complained but her.
Look, the fire brigade started on us, we built it in. We've been the smartest.
Just want something to do, that's all we want. There's something to do.
Plus, well, last week we brought you the story of a mother forced to leave her home in Sydney's Villawood housing estate under guard because of repeated attacks by local gangs. Jennifer James and her son have now been provided with emergency accommodation, and the New South Wales government has promised a crackdown on the kind of violence that plagued her for a year. So what's behind the trouble? Well, we've been back to Villawood, taking a guided tour with some of the gang leaders.
We just want something to do, that's all we want. There's something to do, play basketball, play soccer, play football. Give us something to do, look at these little kids, mate. Hey, this is the Bronx, mate.
This is Sydney's Bronx in Villawood, and this gang calls it home.
Oh, look how many things people have been saying about this area. Hey, look, we're talking, we're not that bad, man. Look, every other kid's here. We're not bad, we're not killing yous, we're not doing nothing to yous.
The heart of their patch is along this wall. They call it Blood Tunnel, and they reluctantly invite us onto their turf. It's the first tour anyone has had since this run-down housing commission estate erupted last year.
Bricks, bottles, an iron bar, wood and everything, it all aims all over that side wall.
Over Jennifer James's wall. She and her family had to be escorted from their home here after becoming the prime target for the gang. And all because she had the audacity to call the police and complain.
I have heard a car explode in front of my yard. The petrol has been thrown over the fence to light the fence, and I'm worried about all this explosion going on and the way they seem to get away with things here.
What about Mrs. James? Should she be treated the way she was treated?
Of course she should. Everyone's been doing bonfires here, Christmas and New Year's, all right? No one's complained but her.
She just wanted a new house, brother.
She just wanted
this gentleman here?
She only wanted a new house, man, because she wanted to get out of this area.
You mean she just did all this for publicity?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Well, what about a 7-year-old son? Surely he didn't deserve to be firebombed.
Like, she talks a bit of shit on TV, you know what I mean? She just exaggerates all this, you know what I mean? Over nothing. Look, she's a new person to come in, all right? Look, it's only her that complains. No one complains. Why is that? That stresses me out, mate.
The youths, ranging in ages from 7 to 20, say the trouble started when they began lighting their annual Christmas bonfires on the Oval in the middle of the estate. And they're only small fires, you say?
Yeah, small. But
Jennifer James says the fires were right up against her house.
How's that against her house? We've got priorities. Look, no other neighbours complain.
But there were Molotov cocktail bottles here yesterday.
No, but we tell her to shut up, but she won't shut up. So, look, she's going to pay the penalty. That's how it goes.
But, Baker, that's not the law.
Huh?
That's not the law, mate.
Yeah, I know, but the law is not supposed to say anything now. Look, the fire brigade started on us, we built it in. We've been the smartest.
Well, but the firemen are only doing their job.
Well, it was only a small fire. I could have stepped on it. I could have
kid.
stepped on it and turned it off.
Yeah, how's the little kid?
I could have stepped on it. What do they think they are? We shoot them. Tell them again.
But you can't do that, Baker. You can't do
Yeah, I
that.
know.
You know that. That's against the law.
Figure speak. Yeah, I know.
Some like it hot and some sweat when the heat is on. Some feel the heat and decide that they can't go on.
As violent and out of control as they've been, they say they're a product of their environment. An environment which they continually vandalised until authorities took everything away. Gone are the oval goalposts. Why did they say they removed them?
I don't know, they reckon we make too much noise.
The swings and seesaws.
They're taken away for no reason.
They try to take everything away from here.
And there's only one hoop left on the basketball court. A court with an open drain right in the middle of it.
No, it's never been repaired. Since it's been there, it's never been repaired. The little kids got nothing to do, so they light fires, mate.
What, 15 years, all right, sitting up against this wall, doing nothing. 16 years, mate, sitting up against this wall, doing nothing. They put up basketball courts for us, they take them down. They put the seats, they take them away. Put up the football field, they take it away. The swings, they take the swings away. What do you expect the little kids to do? What do you expect us to do?
You didn't damage them at all?
No one damaged nothing, mate. They damaged them themselves. Take a look at everyone here. Is this a way of life? Huh? Does everyone else out there live the way we live here?
Sorry?
Does everyone out there live the way we live here? You know, look, they take things from us.
These kids must accept blame for what's happening. But you do get the feeling they're our forgotten generation. Kids who have little else but to thrive on a Bronx mentality. Some pride and self-esteem might go a long way if they're to have any real future.
You know, why don't they bring the Sydney Kings out here like they do in Darling Harbour? Why don't they bring them out here for the little kids? You know, and give them a basketball or give them a shirt and see the kids have a smile on their face instead of always seeing them running around and police telling them to piss off and go home. You know, what aren't these little kids something else?
What about their mums and dads? Can't they help them too?
Why are they living here? They pay $30 a week. That's all they can afford. Of course they can't. Look, half the kids walk around with no shoes.
I just drank this, okay? I just drank this. There's no bin, eh? There's no bin around, so I'll just chuck it on the floor.
Chuck it on the floor.
And that's all that happened. Or the little kids will throw it and broke it because there's no bin.
There's no bin.
And we've got to walk around and cut ourselves and shit. Why?
But what sort of example are you setting the little ones by throwing that on the ground?
I'm showing you.
I'm showing you.
I'm showing you what happened. Sure, I'm 20 years old, my friend. Sure, I want to throw a glass bottle on the floor. What am I going to get out of it?
Now, the police minister has accused all you guys of just being a silly bunch of hooligans who...
They're the silly hooligans, mate.
Man, don't the government feel sorry for these kids, man? Huh? Don't feel sorry for me. I don't care about myself. I care about these kids, mate.
At least it seems the housing estate is heading for a facelift, with the local council, the Departments of Housing and Community Services now drawing up plans for more amenities, including sporting facilities. We're told the community will be asked for their ideas. Next up...